Hello everybody, welcome to Guidancy Education channel. In this video, we are continuing class 11 physics, chapter 12 thermodynamics. Let us see the topic internal energy, heat and work. Watch the video completely so that you get all points cleared, and if you think the video is useful, do like the video, share the video. If you are watching without subscribing my channel, do support me by your subscription and also leave your comment as feedbacks in the comment box below. And also press the bell button and all button so that you get intimated as soon as new videos are posted. Thank you very much. Come, let us start the topic. Internal energy, heat and work. Let us see one by one. Internal energy of a thermodynamic system, that is represented by the letter U. That is its symbol. It is a state function. What is the meaning of state function? State here does not refer to gas, liquid or solid state. Function here means certain quantities or certain property. These properties define the characteristic feature of that system. It is discussed in detail in the previous video. If you have not watched that video, please click the I button in order to watch that. Internal energy is the energy possessed by the system. That is the total energy possessed by the system. Since it is a state function, it does not depend upon the path by which the total energy is acquired. It depends only on the initial and final values of internal energy. It includes, say, for example, 1. Kinetic energy. Suppose this is a thermodynamic system. There will be a large number of particles inside the system. These particles will be always in continuous motion. The type of motion exhibited will depend upon the physical state of the substance, that is whether it is a liquid, solid or a gas. When we talk about kinetic energy of the system, we refer to the total energy possessed by these particles by virtue of their motion. That energy is considered under kinetic energy. Supposing this system is moving, then kinetic energy due to the motion of this whole system will not be considered here. It is only the motion of the particles within the system that is considered. So that is what I have given here. Motion can be rotational motion, translational motion or vibratory motion of the particles. Now, another form of energy it can possess is potential energy due to the position of the particles within the system. So, total energy possessed by the system includes kinetic energy and potential energy of the particles within the system and other forms of energy. We are not going to refer to that. Okay, this internal energy U cannot be directly measured. But it is possible to measure the change in internal energy. That is, delta U can be measured. Let us sum up. What is the concept of internal energy? It is the total energy of the system. It does not include the mechanical energy due to its motion. It is represented by the letter U. It is a state function. It cannot be directly measured. Only change in internal energy can be measured. Internal energy is a characteristic feature of a thermodynamic system. Okay, how can we change the internal energy of a system? We have seen that change in internal energy can be measured, but what is a method by which we can change? One such method is supplying heat to the system or removing heat from the system. We can supply heat by keeping the body in contact with a hot object or remove the heat by keeping it in contact with a cold body or object. Heat supplied or removed is represented by delta Q. Capital Q represents the amount of heat. When heat is supplied, heat or energy enters into the system and the internal energy increases. When heat is removed, the system loses energy and its internal energy decreases. The other method is by doing work. Work is a path function. Path function means the manner or procedure or the conditions in which work is done. That is, the heat supplied or removed to the system depends upon the manner, procedure or conditions of work done. Suppose we are trying to move a piston fitted to a vessel containing gas. If the piston is frictionless, then all the work that is done on the piston will be transferred as energy into the system. On the other hand, if the piston has friction, then some amount of the energy generated by work done will be lost against friction. So, difference in the condition of the work done decides the amount of energy transferred. We know vigorous work can transfer more energy. You can check out by rubbing your hands vigorously and then slowly. This proves heat is a path function. Path functions are not characteristic features of thermodynamic system. Characteristic features of the thermodynamic systems are state functions. Work done is represented by delta W. Before we proceed, let us see the concept of heat. Heat is energy in transit. Heat is also a path function. What is the meaning of energy in transit? That is energy that is moving or flowing. Flowing energy only is called heat. When a hot system becomes cold, it is losing energy. The energy is flowing out and it is in the form of heat. Similarly, when a cold system is becoming hot, it is gaining energy. Energy is flowing in the form of heat into the system. What is internal energy? Remember, it is the energy within the system. It is not moving. It is contained inside the system. But we have already said that heat can be supplied by bringing the system in contact with a hot object or remove heat by bringing it in contact with a cold object. I will note it here. Heat always flows from a higher temperature to a lower temperature. Okay. Let us come back to the second method, that is by doing work we can transfer heat and change internal energy. Internal energy of a system can be changed by doing work on the system. For example, stirring a system or by compressing a system. When work is done on the system, by convention, work done on the system is negative, that is negative W, and energy flows into the system. You should be able to allot the correct sign for the work while doing problems. So better keep this in mind. Similarly, internal energy of a system can be changed by doing work by the system. When a gas enclosed in a vessel fitted with a piston expands, then it pushes the piston upward. Then work is done by the system on the environment. So expansion of a gas is work done by the system. In this case, work is taken as positive W. Energy flows out of the system because the work is done by the system means it is using some energy. The sign is then positive. You have to remember this. So the concept of work is that when work is positive, energy is lost by the system. When work is negative, energy is gained by the system. So internal energy can be increased by doing work on the system, and internal energy can be decreased by doing work by the system. So when work is done, there is change in energy. Internal energy is a state function. It is a characteristic feature of the thermodynamic system. Heat and work done are not characteristic features of a thermodynamic system. I hope it is clear. Now that we have understood all this, we can safely pass on to the first law of thermodynamics. We will discuss that in the next video. I hope this video was of great use to you. If you think the video was useful, do like the video, share the video with your friends who may also be benefited. Give your feedbacks as comments in the comment box below. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, do subscribe it now and also press the bell button and the all button for notification of similar video. Do not forget to see the description box for questions. Bye for the present. Take care.